Young and the Restless Early Edition spoilers. Summer makes shocking demand. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Young and the Restless Early weekly spoilers find Summer Newman going too far and making things worse the week of August 12 to 16, 2024. On My and R, check out the latest spoilers for the CBS opera. Young and the Restless Early weekly spoilers. Summer Newman makes bold move. Coming up on My and R, Summer Newman meets Kyle Abbott at Crimson Lights to discuss their custody case. Kyle asks what they need to do to make things peaceful between them again. Summer says she's going to need him to cut someone completely out of his life. Surely, he assumes she is talking about Claire Grace Howard. But she says no, that is not who she's talking about. She is referring to Audra Charles. She doesn't want Audra anywhere near their son. So she wants Kyle to cut all contact with her on Young and the Restless. Of course, he can't do that unless he walks away from Glissade. However, she thinks he can push Audra out of the company. He refuses to let her upend his life and says he will see her in court. So things are about to get more chaotic than ever for Kyle and Summer. My and R weekly spoilers. Tracy and Alan get closer. While Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, reels from Summer Newman's Allison Lanier demands, his family celebrates good news. His mom, Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and dad, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, are at society. They're having drinks with Jack's sister, Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, and her new love interest, Alan Laurent, Christopher Cousins. Jack says he knew Tracy and Alan were getting closer on Young and the Restless. However, he didn't realize how much closer. Perhaps Tracy decides to move to Paris to be closer to Alan, or maybe he will move to Genoa City. They might even go all in and decide to get married. Indeed, that would shock everyone. Young and the Restless Early Edition spoilers. Victor stuns Adam. Meanwhile, on My and R, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, rattles his son, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. The mustache tells Adam he put him in charge at Newman Media because he knows he can get things done when the time comes. And the time has come. No doubt, Adam is unsure. His answer does not please his father, leaving him to take action and go another route on Young and the Restless. Also, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, approaches Laylee Winters, Crystal Cowell. Red says she wants to talk to Laylee woman to woman. She says they have a lot to chat about. Indeed, Laylee looks uneasy about whatever Phyllis is up to. Y and R is heating up. Don't miss a minute to see Summer Newman push Kyle over the edge this week on the ABC daytime drama. The Young and the Restless Early Edition spoilers. Summer makes shocking demand. Genoa City is about to be rocked by a demand that no one saw coming. Summer Newman, always known for her poise and confidence, is about to shake things up in ways that will leave jaws dropping. As tensions rise between her, Kyle Abbott, and those caught in their tangled web, Summer's latest move will have lasting consequences. Summer's growing frustration for weeks. Summer has tried to maintain a civil relationship with Kyle despite their divorce. But with Audra Charles still lingering in Kyle's life and their co-parenting arrangement for Harrison becoming increasingly tense, Summer has had enough. She feels like she's being pushed aside and refuses to stand by while Kyle moves on so recklessly. Meanwhile, her mother, Phyllis Summers, has been in her ear, encouraging her to take control of her future rather than letting Kyle dictate the terms of their post-divorce life. Though Summer has tried to remain level-headed, she can't ignore the growing anger inside her. The unexpected ultimatum at a heated meeting in the Grand Phoenix. Summer stuns Kyle with a demand that changes everything. "I want full custody of Harrison," she announces, her voice firm and unwavering, "and I won't take no for an answer." Kyle is blindsided. He assumed that no matter how rocky things got between them, their love for their son would keep things balanced. But Summer refuses to budge, citing Kyle's impulsive behavior and connection to Audra as reasons why she should be Harrison's primary guardian. "I won't let my son be raised around that woman," she continues. "If you can't see how toxic she is, then I have no choice but to protect him myself." Kyle's fierce rebuttal. Kyle, though reeling from the unexpected move, isn't about to back down without a fight. He counters that Summer has no legal grounds to strip him of his parental rights, and that her emotions are clouding her judgment. "You don't get to rewrite history just because you're mad at me, Summer," he snaps. "Harrison needs both of us." The tension between them is electric, and things quickly escalate. Summer, however, is prepared for this battle. She threatens to take legal action, confident that she has enough influence and evidence to make her case. Kyle, realizing this is more than just an emotional outburst, turns to Jack Abbott for advice. Jack, always protective of Kyle, warns him that Summer has powerful allies, including Phyllis, who could make this custody battle an uphill climb. Phyllis and Diane weigh in as expected. Phyllis is fully on board with Summer's decision, pushing her to go for full custody no matter what it takes. She argues that Kyle's reckless choices have put Harrison at risk, and that Summer is simply doing what any good mother would do. Meanwhile, Diane Jenkins tries to mediate, urging Kyle not to let his pride get in the way of doing what's best for Harrison. But Diane's involvement only fuels the fire, as Summer sees her as another threat to Harrison's well-being. A battle that will change everything as the week unfolds. The legal wheels begin turning, and both Kyle and Summer dig in their heels. The rest of Geno City watches in stunned silence as a battle that was once just whispers in the background now takes center stage. Will Kyle be able to prove that Summer's demand is unreasonable, or will Summer's persistence and Phyllis's influence turn the tide in her favor? One thing is certain, this fight will change their family dynamic forever, and someone is bound to walk away heartbroken. Stay tuned for the fallout, as lines are drawn and shocking alliances form in the wake of Summer's stunning demand.